Welcome back to Fundamental Ball. My name is Adel. I am your digital coach. Tonight, the Miami Heat play the Brooklyn Nets. Very similar records here. The Miami Heat are 2-1. The Brooklyn Nets are 2-2. Let's get into the stat pack. The Miami Heat score 112 points per game, which is 13th in the NBA. The Brooklyn Nets score 104 points per game, which is 23rd in the NBA. You can see all across the board, the Nets are a mediocre team, which is reflected by their record of 2-2. The Miami Heat excel in some areas, but they're going to have to do a lot better in others so they can keep that winning record. The Miami Heat are 4th in rebounds at 51.7 per game. The Brooklyn Nets are 47.3. Miami Heat are 24th. The Miami Heat are 11th in assists. The Nets are 23rd at 21.5. The Miami Heat are 15th in the league in turnovers at 14.3. The Nets are 12.5. Now, the Miami Heat with Kyle Lowry back in the lineup, whole different animal. As you can see, without Kyle Lowry, they had 22 turnovers. With Kyle Lowry last game, only 10. So I expect that number to come down. The Nets are really explosive with Kevin Durant and James Harden on the team. So they do have that potential to score in bunches. So we got to take care of the basket. The Miami Heat shoot 46.4% from the field. That's 10th in the NBA. The Nets, 44.2%. That's 21%. That's 21st in the NBA. The Miami Heat are shooting 31.6% from the three-point line. That's 24th in the NBA. That's way too low. The Nets shoot 34.3%. That's 14th in the NBA. So we really got to keep Durant and James Harden, run them off their threes. We've got to make sure we build a wall, play help defense, make them shoot mid-range twos. That's the best way to combat prolific scorers, is make them shoot the mid-range game, see if they can beat you with that all night instead of shooting the threes and getting all the way to the basket. Now, that being said, we're going to get into some clips and show how the Miami Heat are going to be able to exploit the Nets on defense, because their defense is atrocious this season. Let's get right into that in the film room. The Brooklyn Nets, without Kyrie Irving until he gets his situation rectified, they put out a starting lineup of Bruce Brown at the 1, Joe Harris at the 2, Kevin Durant at the 4, James Harden at the 3, and Blake Griffin at the 5. That team is really small against the Washington Wizards last game. And what you're going to notice, I have James Harden highlighted, because what teams are going to do over and over again, same thing with the Miami Heat, we're going to clear out this side, let James Harden try to play one-on-one defense, which is not his strong suit. He's a really bad individual defender. He's gotten better as a team defender, but he is a really bad individual defender. He just gets bullied to the hoop, and that's by Caldwell Pope, who's not even a prolific scorer. For the Nets, they're going to try to establish Kevin Durant early and often in this mid-post. You can see that Joe Harris is going to pass the ball. Harden spacing the floor. Brown setting a weak side screen for Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin loves to shoot the corner three. Whenever Durant gets the ball on the block, he's going to try to go to work. And that's jab steps, that's pull-up jumpers, that's taking the ball to the rim. He's money in the bank. He's a tough customer to guard. Expect to see a lot of this during the basketball game as well. James Harden going one-on-one from the top of the key. He's done this for years in Houston. Kevin Durant trying to space the floor. Harris is going to drift to the corner to space the floor. Bruce Brown is going to hang in the corner. Blake Griffin is just giving a little token presence down low to occupy the defenders. James Harden's been absolutely horrendous this season. He's scoring 17.3 points per game on 36.4% from the field. That's down almost 8% for his career. He's shooting only 32.3% from the three-point line. That's also down 4% for his career. He's turning the ball over. He's been an absolute disaster ever since he came to the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully Kevin Durant can try to keep them afloat from Brooklyn's side. From Miami's side, I don't think they will. The Miami Heat are going to look to try to exploit the painted area on offense, and they're going to look to keep James Harden, Kevin Durant shooting those mid-range pull-ups all throughout the game. As you can see right here, James Harden struggling to take Kyle Kuzma off the dribble with some of these awkward shots. He does have the strength to rebound, but he just looks like a shell of himself from in Houston. The Nets with this small ball lineup, they're going to try to push the pace. The Miami Heat are all five going to have to sprint back in transition, not stopping at the three-point line. Because what happens, James Harden will find you. He is a good passer. These guys are going to try to get out and run. Just want to show another example of the Nets liking to get out and run. Like I said, this small ball lineup, they're way too fast for you to just hang at half court, hang at the three-point line. They're going to burn you every time. As you can see, three guys stop above the three-point line. Bruce Brown just runs right behind them for an easy layup. I mean, you cannot have three guys stopping right here at the three-point line. One guy's got to take ball. The other guy's got to get back. For the Miami Heat, we need to see a lot of this. We need to see that high pick and roll with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo at the top of the key, or Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, or Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, because the Nets are really small. Bam Adebayo is going to have a huge game tonight. He should feast. Easy double-double tonight. If Bam doesn't have a double-double tonight, the Heat are going to lose. Last thing that we want to make sure that we key on from a personnel standpoint is Patty Mills. He's from originally San Antonio, known Heat killer. We have to control Patty Mills, make sure that he doesn't get off on the three-point line, keep Kevin Durant shooting those mid-range fadeaways, because if they start hitting from three, the Nets become a really dangerous team. If they can get out and run, hit the three, that's going to be tough. So keys to the game for the Miami Heat to win tonight, that they're going to have to first take care of the basketball, limit those turnovers, get back on defense, make James Harden and Kevin Durant shoot contested threes against their set defense, make sure Patty Mills doesn't get off behind your three-point line. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Markieff Morris, they're going to have to feast in the paint, beat up on that small lineup of the Nets. The Heat should win this thing as long as they do those things. And if they can get that three-point percentage up above 36%, which they're capable of, this could, get out of hand really quickly. But the main thing, take care of the basketball, move the ball, punish the Nets inside, and those are your keys to victory for the Miami Heat. That is it for today, folks. I am your digital coach, Adel. You can follow me on Twitter at DigitalAdel. If you like the content, please hit the like button, hit subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later. Have an excellent rest of your day.